Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live at Collins Pearly Sports Complex. I am Cameron Wood alongside Jason Bliss. Tonight, game one of two, doubleheader as the BFA Bobwhites 4-1, currently number 3 in the VPA, host the Woodstock Wasp, number 4 in the VPA standings, currently sitting at 3-2. BFA coming off a 5-1 win against Colchester down at Letty this past weekend. Jason, big game tonight. Both teams jockeying for position in the VPA and the playoff picture. We're just weeks away. I'm very interested in seeing this matchup as Woodstock's been putting up a solid fight against this D1 lineup coming off a D2 season last year.
That's right, Cam. Woodstock coming in to BFA's barn here tonight. Good-looking team. A couple close results past couple games. A 3-1 loss to Essex last Wednesday. Close battle. Decent result for this team. And their last game, a 2-0 win over CVU. So this team popping in to the Division I has really showed themselves so far this year.
Woodstock compared to BFA, not as much depth. A lot smaller lineup compared to looking at the Bobwhites. We'll get into that momentarily. Quickly, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Pearly Sports Complex, JC Image, Handy Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realty with Keller Williams, Vermont. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. So, Blister, getting into things like we mentioned, Bobwhites with a 5-0 win over the Colchester Lakers this past weekend. I had a chance to watch the game. I knew it was kind of a similar story, what we've seen thus far this year. BFA getting off to a slow start, just a goal in the first period. A little bit of talk from Duklon in the locker room, getting the boys going, and ultimately coming up with a 5-0 win there down at Letty.
Yeah, that's right, Cam. BFA has had trouble getting into these games quicker. You know, most games, you know, they've had third periods, big third periods, scoring a lot of goals. Hopefully they can get a few quicker goals in the first period this game. Really, and keys to this game is for BFA, they got to start quick. Puck distribution, you know, they got 4 good lines. They got the depth, which is in their favor versus you know, Woodstock Wasp team that only has a couple lines. And yeah, they've been spreading the scoring out all over the score sheet. You got guys, you know, on the 4th line that have gotten a couple goals. Gagne had a goal last game, which is great. Savoy's been hot lately, 3 goals in the past 2 games. But yeah, Woodstock on the other hand, they got to keep shifts short. Quality chances, they got to get quality chances if they're going to score on a goalie like Telfer, and high efficiency offense.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that high efficiency offense. I don't think they necessarily get a ton of shots here on the Bobwhites defense. Obviously, one of the deeper defenses that we see, D1 and D2 in the state. They've got to make each scoring chance count, and with that, produce a high rate of offense. We'll see if they can look to do that, especially in the first half of this game. You know that down the stretch, in the second and third period, they're not going to have as many opportunities because their legs may not be there like they would be in the first couple minutes of this game.
Right, it's going to be tougher for them in late stages of the game. I know they got a new goaltender this year. I was talking with John Chamberlain a little bit. Keaton Piccone coming in as a junior, starting this season. He's been pretty solid, but you know, newer goaltender, not as experienced. But you got 7 out of 10 guys on this team that are seniors. Guys like Riley Shepard on defense, tremendous player. He's the backbone of this defense. Number 21, Riley Shepard, look for him. And also Charles Green, who is the center on the first line. Number 15, he's a senior. He's been a 2-year captain. These guys won back-to-back championships in Division II in 2018 and 2019. So they're looking to make a statement in Division I this year.
Yeah, they certainly have been here. I know we talked to BFA's coaching staff on their prospecting outtake, as well as, like you said, you talked to the coaching staff of Woodstock. I know numbers was an issue, but just looking here so far, seems like they've got way more bodies than what we were told. I'm not sure what percentage they use of those players, but we'll certainly keep a lookout for that as the game goes on. On another note, we talk about the revenging win against CVU, a CVU team that was in our Week 2 power rankings. I believe we had them as high as, or low in this case, as number 3. Big win there as they get the shutout 2-0. Other than that, pretty clean schedule. I would say their 3-2 record doesn't really show how good this team could potentially be. One of the other teams in the state only losing to Essex by 2 goals. Of course, BFA had the 2-0 loss. MBU with the D2 surprise this weekend, only losing 3-1. So I would say they're certainly in that tier as far as premier teams in the state go to date.
Yeah, and beating Rice 3-0 their first game of the season, which is a team that was super strong last year, losing to BFA in the semifinals. So yeah, that's a huge win for them. And on top of that, a 5-2 win in Spalding was a huge win for them as well. And coming off the 2-0 win from CVU is huge too. So this team is definitely cannot take them lightly.
And you know, I managed to talk to some of the Bobwhite players earlier today. Names disclosed, but nonetheless, I kind of reiterated, and I think they kind of know this, that jumping on this team early is certainly key. This Woodstock team with a 2-hour plus bus drive, you got to imagine, I think with the COVID regulations, you might have to sit on the bus for 20 minutes prior to game while BFA is getting all cozy and jacked up in the locker room. So again, first period has been an issue as far as generating some scoring opportunities and ultimate goals for BFA, but let's see if they can kind of shift gears and really clamp down on this first period and you know, get the quick start that we talk about against this Wasp team.
That's right, Cam. They're going to have to come out physical. I was talking to Benny Roberts. He was just saying they got to get pucks deep. They got to, you know, use the body in the corners, just wear this team down. That's what they're going to do. You got, you know, low numbers on your opposite team. You just got to wear them down. That's what BFA's got to do tonight.
I mean, I think the one thing the Bobwhite team that they can rely on, and we know what we're going to get, is the goaltending of Michael Telfer. His save percentage is next level. Like we mentioned, it's kind of like he picked up right where Guy Ellis left off. 2 shutouts thus far this season. I believe both were to Colchester, correct?
Yeah, 2 shutouts versus Colchester.
But Telfer obviously with some great numbers there. Not sure if you quickly want to note what you have, but he's been certainly a strong point for this team.
Yeah, he's seen 109 shots in their 5 games and had 104 saves, coming in this game with a .954 save percentage in those 2 shutouts versus Colchester. So look for him to be rock solid as usual.
Yep, moments away from the national anthem. Just quickly, game 1 of 2, the BFA Comets host Burlington Colchester later tonight. I believe Burlington Colchester was in the finals of the Division I last year, losing to Essex, but that should be a good game tonight as the Comets host their second home game of the year. So we will stand by for the national anthem. welcome back from the national anthem. We are moments away from puck drop again. Your BFA Bobwhites, currently number 3 in the VPA, 4-1, hosting the Woodstock Wasps, 3-2, just behind in the VPA standings. We're going to get into this a little bit more in the second intermission, but Jason, you and I talked about how big this game was, because thinking ahead, and sadly, we're already halfway through the season, maybe 3 quarters for that part. You don't want to be in that 4 slot, because what does that 4 slot brings? It brings a matchup potentially against CVU in the quarters, as well as traveling to Essex in a potential semifinal. So I think, again, we'll dig into this a little bit more later, but I think you want to be on that 2 or 3 side. I know they've got Rice just ahead of them. Rice, since the index points are tied from an average standpoint, goal differential, they're ahead of Bobwhites, so they take the tiebreaker there. But again, certainly want to be in that 2 and 3 slot. Would like to see BFA wait to have to play Essex again to the finals.
Yeah, you definitely want to not see a team like that going into the semifinals or even the quarterfinals. You know, you want to have a slightly easier way into that final game. So hopefully BFA can keep this record going and keep these wins coming. So got a good one tonight with these Wasps. Let's see what they got.
And the puck is dropped. Woodstock will win the draw. Trying to break out through the defensive zone is number 25, Harkins. He gets it all the way down for the BFA defense. Nathan Benoit chips it up to the near side boards as Levi Webb gives chase. Harkins with it now for the Wasp below the net. Chips it out to his forward, number 5, Gubbins. Gubbins unable to hold on as Webb will pick that up and push it back. Puck picked up by Woodstock going the other way. Quick shot there by number 21, Riley Shepard, the senior.
Yeah, I talked about him earlier. Shepard, good player, solid defenseman.
Already out of this gate, Harkins and Shepard, 2 great skaters for this Woodstock defensive unit. I'm sure they're going to rely on them as far as neutral transition is concerned.
Yeah, Shepard, backbone of this defense, so keep an eye out for him. He's going to be making good passes, making smart plays.
Woodstock with possession in their defensive zone. Gets it through is number 19, Basalin. Basalin chips it all the way down. Corralled by Ethan Audie, the sophomore. Up to Beauregard. Beauregard looking for Valley. Puck broken up by the Wasps. Morin pitches it. Sends it all the way down. Woodstock regrouping. Puck broken up there in front of the net. Thrown all the way out. BFA defense. Cam Johnson gives chase as he receives pressure from the Woodstock offenseman, number 5, Andrew Gubbins, who has seen a handful of shifts already 2 minutes into the game.
Not sure if we had a hand pass. Hand pass. Going down into Woodstock zone here after that hand pass in the corner.
So it's going to be an offensive face-off for the Bobwhites here on the near side corner. Woodstock with it, looking to break out. Lanfear adding pressure. Liam Wood gives chase as he'll try to pinch off the breakout pass. Puck comes up to Morn. Passed over there to Lanfear. Quick move by Lanfear, unable to hold on. Lacroix with it in the corner. Wraps around, chips it around Wood. Woodstock with it right now is Gubbins. Gubbins up to number 15, Green. Quick shot there by Green as Telfer uses the lumber to push it to the corner. Puck in front, scramble there, and Telfer, like we said, with the experience he brings to the table, even as a backup last year, will just take that and hold on to it, not giving any chances, as there was about 3 BFA defensemen and forwards there kind of scrambling in front, Jason.
Yeah, popped out, kind of couldn't track the puck down, but Telfer found it. Cam, so far these Wasps look pretty good. flying around. I don't know if they'll keep this pace up, but if they can, they're going to be tough to deal with in the offensive zone.
So Wasp with the offensive face-off zone on the far side corner. BFA wins it. Frady's pinches up to try to get it out, unable to do so. Puck comes up in the air and hits the netting. We're going to have the third face-off for the Wasps in their offensive zone in a matter of 8 seconds.
You know, Woodstock just one of those teams that could really give you some trouble.
Frady's throws it all the way out. I'm sorry there, Jason.
No, you're okay.
Woodstock collecting in their defensive zone, breaking out the other way. Number 19, Basalin with it. Another quick shot there. Woodstock doing a good job just getting pucks on net. We talked about that earlier. Basalin with it up top, unable to hold on. Webb and Audie bringing in support. Puck comes down to the BFA defense. Owen Benoit chips that down. Duclain calls for a change. 11:30 left in the first.
Yeah, to me, Cam, looks like they're just running these 2 lines and 2 sets of D. So
puck in front there. BFA unable to collect it. Owen Benoit throws it all the way back down to Savoy. Savoy looks for Valley out front, and the goaltender, Keaton Piccone, the junior, number 33, holds on to that. And I don't know if BFA's had a registered shot so far, have
no,
they?
that doesn't even count, really. Savoy trying to get one on net there, but
Audie with it up top. Nice low shot there. Just misses the far post. Quick little shifty move there by Savoy. Slides it over to Valley. Back to Savoy. Can't pinch it in. Starting to see some confidence with Savoy. We talked about it before as well. Certainly got his playing time last year on the third line, but stepping up to this second unit, really starting to be a contributor for this team.
Yeah, 3 goals in the last 2 games. He's really caught fire with the stick, and let's see if he can continue there. And Sean Borgard as well, coming into this game with 6 points.
Dangerous pass there in the breakout as Woodstock almost misses the one-on-one with Telfer. Regardless, BFA finds a way to pick it up. Audie's going to throw it all the way down. BFA with another line change. Wood, Lanphier, and Wilbur out here for the third unit. Rafferty. BFA with it. Morin will throw it all the way back down. Rafferty giving chase. Support by Wilbur. Raff trying to dig it out of the corner, unable to do so. LaCroix's going to pick it up for the Wasps. Push it out to Basalin. Basalin skating with it, looking to make a move around Cam Johnson. Still skating. Broken up there by Morin. Morin will skate it out of his defensive zone, and that puck will go up and over the boards. Whistle here on the near side.
Pace of this game is great so far. Both teams looking pretty sharp. I think Woodstock is looking a little better than BFA right now. Coming out very strong, very fast.
We will apologize ahead of time to the visiting team as we will try to do our best to get the names right. There's a couple tricky ones out there. Hopefully we get it going as we move along here. Woodstock with it in their offensive zone is number 5, Gubbins. In the corner right now. Puck broken up by Webb. Webb skating the other way. He's got Merrill for support. Unable to move the puck forward. Finally gathers, and Webb throws it all the way down as Audie and Merrill give chase. Puck's going to come all the way back out, and Benoit's going to slap it back down.
Yeah, no registered shots yet for BFA. No good chances, so got to get something going soon.
Intercepted pass there for Savoy, who tries to get it to Merrill. Merrill interfered in front. No call there by the referees. Although we'd like to see the Bobwhites on the power play early, we also like to see a game that's let gone a little bit.
Yeah, past few games we've seen quite a few penalties, so it'll be good to see if the refs will let them play a little.
BFA with it. Frady's looking for his man, finds Valley. Valley unable to get it down low. Number 2, Willis for Woodstock is going to chip it down to the BFA defenders as Audie's with it behind his net. Finds Savoy on the near side breakout. Savoy gets it over to Beauregard. Beauregard goes for a touch pass. Intercepted there by Bascalin. Quick shot, that goes wide. Benoit with it.
Basalian there trying to do a little cutback and just misshot it.
Benoit with the puck now, wrapping around, pass in front. That's just missed wide as BFA sees their first scoring opportunity. Beauregard unable to slide it in the open net there.
Good effort there by Benoit trying to get the puck out front.
Woodstock with it. Another quick shot by Woodstock as Telfer deflects that wide. Owen Benoit. Dangerous pass there in the front crease over to Audie. Audie able to get it out. Wilbur for support. Wilbur throws it all the way down to the Woodstock defense, who will break it out going the other way. Woodstock calls for a line change. BFA collecting.
Cam, little breakout's a little sloppy for BFA right now. They got to settle it down and try not to have those passes through the front of the net.
Giving chase is Colin Audie. Woodstock gaining possession. Again, just throwing the puck whenever they can. Doing a good job getting it inside of the red line and then just firing it down low. Another quick shot there by number 21, Shepard. That goes wide. Another shot there by number 19, Basalin. And I don't know if that hit the outside of the net or the bar, but that one was close on the far side of Telfer.
Yeah, Telfer made a good stick save on that one. Good chance there for the Wasps.
Colin Audie with it. Pass there. Hit from behind almost in center ice. No call again. Almost seemed like interference, if anything. I'm not sure if that puck got to the BFA winger yet.
Yeah, it was close timing there, but the refs let him go.
Regardless, it was from behind. No call as mentioned. Second unit out for the Bobwhites. Trying to break it out currently. Unable to do so on the near side. Morin's going to wrap it all the way around. Look to break it out on the far side. Bobwhites find a way. Savoy with it. Loses possession. Puck comes up top to Cam Johnson. Johnson throws it right back down as Duclon will call for his man to get a line change. Frades to replace Johnson. Shot there down low by Frades. Woodstock with it behind their own net. BFA giving pressure. Unable to intercept the pass as the puck comes out into the neutral zone for the Wasps. Number 9 for Woodstock, Christensen, pushes it up to his far side winger. Puck comes all the way down. Woodstock with it now, pass in front, intercepted by Beauregard. Beauregard with Wood, 2-on-2, slides it in front, just misses the stick of Wood there. Puck goes wide. Wilbur intercepts the breakout pass in front to Wood. Wood can't find it as he will miss the opportunity there in the slot. Yeah. Third unit out for the Bobwhites. Quick move there by Wood. Wood finds a way to get shot on net. He had his man Rafferty streaking in on that near side with the almost put back. Good little scoring chance there by the third unit.
Yeah, that chance before, Liam Wood doing a good job going to the net. Beauregard trying to find him, but could not track it down.
I noticed it a little bit last game too. This third unit getting a little bit more comfortable carrying the puck, holding on to it a second longer maybe than normal. I know as a third unit, Jason, there's a lot of pressure to not allow goals and just to kind of get it out and forecheck when needed. But a little bit of progress made here on the third unit, and you can certainly see them getting a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, a little confidence, a little more chemistry. They have been one of those lines this year that have been great drawing penalties for BFA. Puck
in the neutral zone. Might be a trip call there as number 15, Green, gets tied up by Benoit. No call like that. We've seen 2 potential calls that could have gone against Woodstock. One there against BFA. No call so far. So they're certainly letting them play tonight.
Yeah, good so far.
Third unit out there for a long shift as Rafferty will throw it all the way down and get a change. First unit out here are the Bobwhites. Webb with it in the slot. Quick shot there by Webb. Rebound. Great save. And there's a whistle as it's going to be a face-off. BFA zone. Far side. Not sure what the call was exactly.
I think they just thought Piccone had it.
Okay.
And a little quick whistle, but Riley Ward mishandling the puck, allowing Levi Webb to get a scoring chance for BFA. Second shot of the game.
So second scoring opportunity there for the Bobwhites in the past 2 shifts. Certainly like to see that. Another whistle as puck goes up and out of play. Just about 3 minutes left in the first here, Jason.
Yeah, pace is good. Still, Woodstock's still flying out there. BFA getting a few more scoring opportunities, but hopefully they can continue there.
Colin Audie getting a shot there just wide of the net from his knees. Puck in front. That's deflected out towards the near side boards. Comes up top to Morin, who will throw it back down. Merrow tries to make a move around his defender. Can't do so. Woodstock picks it up. Gets it to his winger, number 9, Christensen. Christensen throws it wide of the net. Bascalian with a quick shot there. Basalian, sorry. I'm
okay.
having trouble with that one.
It's all good.
Just about 2:30 left in the first. There's going to be a call right there as number 15, Charles Green Sr., probably going to get charged for a hook, and yes, it is.
Yeah, tough one there for the Wasps, but that was a blatant hook.
Yeah, Green tied up, I believe it was at Frady's or Merrill, one of them looking to make a play there in center ice, and Green with the blatant hook as he ties up the BFA defender who goes down. And there's no getting around that call. I mean, that's a clear-cut penalty.
Yeah, just got his stick caught up, and Morin couldn't get by.
So first action in the game summary is the penalty for hooking against Charles Green. Bobwhites on their first power play of the night. They will spend everything but the last 15 seconds of this period on the power play. Benoit with it up top over to Valley. Valley circles around looking for a man. He'll find Benoit. Quick shot there by Benoit. That one's high as it's deflected outside of the crease. BFA unable to hold it in the zone. Benoit with it now. Skating backwards all the way into his defensive zone. Regrouping as Duclon will call for his second power play unit. Puck in the neutral zone. Frady's with it, 1-on-2 against 2 Woodstock defenders. Puck comes back down to Nathan Benoit. Nathan Benoit skating with it, looking for an outlet. We'll circle back up top. Circling back towards the boards. Quick shot there, great screen shot as BFA unable to tip or get the rebound. Puck comes all the way down, just under a minute left in the first period.
Audie took one to the, looks like the top of his shin there, limping around trying to get by.
So BFA, no clear shots on this power play, about 20 seconds left, 30 seconds left in the period. Pass in front, shot there. Puck covered, can't seem to find it, and the refs, Doherty will whistle that play dead.
Yeah, looking like Merrill trying to find Audie in the slot. Piccone looking sharp so far.
Yeah, Piccone certainly doing a good job. BFA at least starting to get bodies in front of the net. They've had 2 or 3 scoring opportunities in the late stage of the first. Woodstock with it. Gubbins skating it all the way down. Looks for a quick shot. Good shot there as Telfer will make another save. and hold on to that as we are back to even strength with 14 seconds left in the first, 0-0.
Shots 7 in favor of Woodstock versus BFA's 3. So better opportunities for Woodstock so far in this game. They're doing a good job keeping the shots low on Telfer, but they're going to really have to make some solid plays if they're going to get one by them.
Face off there comes all the way to the far side to Merrill. Merrill breaks it out, unable to find Webb. Puck still in the neutral zone. Ethan Audie chips it, and that will be the end there as we are 0-0 after the first. And just going off of that, Jason, earlier what you said about the shots by Woodstock, I know you had noted that 7 out of their 10 key players 7 out of their 10 key players, they've got 2 lines, so essentially 10 men, are all seniors. And I think we've both seen those seniors literally whenever they have a chance to get into the offensive zone to just literally take it to the net and add shots. I don't think there's been a ton of movement, but because of that, they've been able to get a handful of shots on net this period.
Yeah, they've been super successful with that. You know, I think, like we said earlier, they're going to have to get quality chances on Telfer. You know, they're going to have to either do like a backdoor type play or, you know, try to get him out of his comfort zone. I mean, he's seeing a lot of these low shots and not having any trouble with them, but they're going to have to work a little better at getting a little higher opportunity chances.
I know we had BFA with 2 scoring opportunities there in the first. Like you said, there might have been 1 or 2 for Woodstock, but nothing really clear cut, at least from my perspective. What was the shot total there in the first period?
Yeah, BFA had 3, most of them towards the end of the first period, and Woodstock had 7. I think 3 or 4 of those were pretty decent, but Woodstock looking good so far.
So Telfer adding on to the stats there, 7 shots, 7 saves. Just the 1 penalty there in center ice that we saw BFA unable to take advantage, but a clear-cut penalty. Can't imagine Woodstock wants to take too many of those, especially going into the second and third.
Yeah, having this, the depth they have, which is very little, you don't want to take penalties. Charles Green going to the box for hooking, so, hopefully they can stay out of the box the rest of this game.
So with that being said, we will take a 5-minute break and be back for your first intermission. I am Cameron Wood alongside Jason Bliss. This is Northwest Access. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Collins Pearly Sports Complex. Cameron Wood alongside Jason Bliss, a.k.a. Blister. Blister, I know we tend to watch some of the game afterwards. We like to be critical of ourselves just like the players do in their performance. I noticed some of the fan base out there referring to you as Blister. How does that make you feel?
It feels good. Been called it since I was just a little kid. So, Jay Parent used to be one of my coaches. Green Mountain Avalanche called me Blister. Still see people around calling me Blister. So it stuck. It's one of those ones that stuck.
Well, we love having you on the board. Great addition to this team, Northwest Access. So we're here live. Like we said, game 1 of 2, doubleheader. BFA Bobwhites currently in a 0-0 tie with the Woodstock Wasps. Again, BFA Comets hosting Burlington Colchester later tonight in their second home game of the season. Marky Needleman with Mr. Skeels bringing you that game later on tonight. I believe that's a 7:30 puck drop. Quickly again, we would like to thank our sponsor for today's game, Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Pearly Sports Complex, JC Image, Handy Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realty with Keller Williams, Vermont. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact our staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. And with that, Blister, you kind of know the schedule. First intermission, we always dive in to our take on the varsity boys hockey season, Division I, Division II. It is your Northwest Access power rankings for Week 3. And last week, I thought it was pretty clear, cut, and dry. We saw CVU make a charge. Obviously, they've kind of faltered with that second loss to Woodstock. With that being said, nonetheless, number 1 stays as is. No question there. Essex Hornets 5-0.
Yeah, Essex Hornets 5-0. Two-goal margin versus BFA and Woodstock. Really didn't have any trouble beating CVU 4-0 their first game. Spalding 4-1 in their second game. Then going on with the BFA 2-0 win over BFA. Woodstock 3-1 win. Close one there for Woodstock. That's a pretty good result coming into Division I and playing, the top team, only having a 2-goal margin. And MVU also 3-1 losing to Essex. So Essex still looking strong at a 5-0 record.
Number 2 remains the same. Your BFA Bobwhites. Again, 4-1 win over Colchester this past weekend. They beat South Burlington. I believe that was 5-1. 5-1 earlier last week with us. But regardless, BFA sitting there at the two spot still.
Yeah, really SB 5-1 win, Colchester 5-0 win, and a win 5-2 over Spalding. That's really their top wins to really talk about. But we didn't really see any reason to move them out of the second spot. And yeah, they're looking good so far, so no reason to move them down.
So 1 and 2, Essex and BFA remain the same through week 3. Number 3, we did see some movement. We jumped MVU to the 3 spot. Last week they were number 4, I believe. MVU sitting at 4-1. And, in our opinion, I think it's the 3rd best team in the state right now.
Yeah, their big win, first game of the year, 6-2 over Colchester, and a 3-0 win over last year's semifinalist Milton High School, and only losing to Essex 3-1. So far they have had a great season and they look solid.
Yep, and just to note again, Milton was actually in the final, winning that semifinal game. No problem.
I was thinking of Harwood.
But no, beating the runner-up of last year in D2 3-0, we felt that was a key win. Not enough there to jump BFA just because of their schedule. But again, certainly one of the better teams, only losing to Essex 3-1 this past weekend. Number 4 is Woodstock as they move up at 3-2 from the 5 spot to the number 4 spot.
Yeah, Woodstock coming into BFA tonight looking good so far. They lost to CVU, but then getting a little redemption, beating them 2-0, and also beating Spalding 5-2 handedly in that game. So them jumping up a spot this week, they're looking good in that spot so far. 3-2 record. And
even at 3-2, their only other loss is to Essex by 2 goals as well.
Right.
So we felt with that, Woodstock would hold on the 4 spot. Number 5, as far as Division II goes, outside of MVU, none of those teams have really played anybody. There wasn't enough there on the resume to get them in top. From that standpoint, Rice is sitting there, new to the power rankings, 4-1. Nothing huge as far as key wins was concerned, Jason, but they are number 2 in the VPA and they are 4-1.
Yeah, we're really going off their record only. They have no key wins. They haven't played any top teams in Division I. They pumped in a lot of goals, but those were against teams like Stowe twice and Colchester. So they're tied for second in the VPA, but they have not been tested this year. So look for them to have later games in this season to finally test them and give them some trouble.
And it's really too bad. It's too bad, we used to have the rivalry of BFA MVU hockey, especially back in the 90s into the early 2000s. Looks like MVU's got one of their strongest teams they've seen in the past 20 years, arguably, as far as a top-to-bottom state perspective goes. Unfortunately, with COVID and restrictions and reduced schedule, they weren't able to meet, but I know MVU's got a deep senior class, and it's too bad we couldn't see that. BFA Bobwhites versus the Thunderbirds, just like old times.
Yeah, that's always a fun matchup to see, especially when you got the crowd here. They used to throw the rats on the ice. It was great. It was great to see that, and it was a good rivalry. But yeah, like you said, we can't do much with the schedule this year. They got to get in the Division I games they can.
With that being said, we're about to see second period action. Couple key notes. Blister moving into the second period for both teams.
Yeah, I just think the Woodstock Wasps need to keep up this pace, get better scoring opportunities than they have. And for BFA, they got to get a quick goal in this second period if they're going to stay in this game and have some success against Woodstock.
And although we kind of knocked them about not really getting any scoring opportunities or shots, they are wearing down this Woodstock team as they're running 2 lines alone. Here's Frady's there, quick shot. That goes just wide as Frady's goes 1-on-2, finds a way to get a scoring opportunity wide of the goaltender. But however, a quick opportunity there out of the gate that leaves Frady with a shot there.
That's right, Cam. You mentioned this Woodstock team. They're not moving the puck that great in the neutral zone, and they have guys rushing the puck up the ice. They're not going to be able to keep that pace going the rest of this game, I don't think.
BFA with it in the neutral zone. Webb, 3-on-2, quick shot there as that shot is gloved by Bocconi. Yeah, great point there, Jason. We've noticed it, and I think a couple of Woodstock's defenders, a couple of their forwards, being seniors, they have the experience. We've noticed them literally skate it from their defensive zone down to the offense, getting a shot on net. I mean, you can only skate it that far, that long against this BFA defensive team without being worn out.
Yeah, that's going to work for the first period, maybe halfway through the second. But, I mean, you're not going to score on Telfer doing the, having chances like that. You've got to get quality chances, work the puck around a little bit.
And there will be a offsides call on BFA as Valley pushes over to Beauregard, unfortunately a little in front of that blue line, and we are going to see a whistle just about a minute and a half into this second period. Face-off won by Woodstock. Audie with it down low, circles all the way around to his net. Up to Savoy, Savoy to Valley. Valley unable to hold on. Benoit picks up the leftovers, gets it to Savoy, who will throw it all the way down. Beauregard with it behind the net, looking for support, gets it to Savoy, who chips it back down to Beauregard. Over to Valley. Valley with it, up top to Morin. Morin back to Valley, who just scoots it down there in the near side corner. And we will have another whistle. Jason, I could not see the play there in the near side corner. Maybe you can fill us in.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, whether it was just a tie-up in the corner, but face-off in the defensive zone of Woodstock.
So line change there as Woodstock will use every whistle to their advantage here on out. Puck up top to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson pushing it back down low to Liam Wood. Wood gives chase against his winger. Perfect opportunity there for a hit, unable to do so. Back to BFA. Wood over to Wilbur. Wilbur up top to his defenseman. Quick shot there by Johnson. Great tip by Liam Wood as BFA gets their third opportunity of the game, second by this third unit, Jason.
Yeah, good shot there from the point. Liam Wood trying to tip it through his legs. Good opportunity. Good smart play there by Wood. That's how you're going to score on Bocconi in this game.
And I believe Lanfear and Wilbur were right there. However, Bocconi was all over that tip shot by Wood.
Yeah, didn't get a lot of, no pun intended, wood on it, but he could have had a good opportunity if he got a little more on it.
Woodstock with it now. High shot over Telfer. Can't hold on to it. Third unit doing a good job here for the Bobwhites.
Yeah, this unit is just a grinding unit for BFA.
Able to find some offensive opportunities. Both teams getting a line change, or at least Woodstock for that matter. Woodstock with it now is number 9. Christensen unable to get it down low. Webb with it, and that puck is flipped up top and into the netting.
Yeah, I think BFA is looking a little better in the start of this period, having a couple opportunities, but definitely coming out faster than they did in the first.
Woodstock winning the faceoff in the neutral zone. Webb does a good job pinching off his man. BFA steals the puck, looks to push it the other way. unable to do so as Christensen will pick that up and fire it all the way down low. Benoit collects with it now over to Merrill. Merrill skating with it. Quick sidestep there around his defender. Drop pass for Audie. Audie all the way over to Webb on the far side boards. Good cycle here by this first unit for the Bobwhites. Woodstock finally able to collect and break it out the other way. Basalin with it, one-on-one against Audie. Audie breaks up the forecheck. BFA with it in their defensive zone, near side corner. Just about 10 minutes left in the second. Shot there in front by number 12 of Woodstock, Kurish, as he has a little opportunity there for the Wasps. And it looks like we're going to get another hooking call on Woodstock.
Looks like 12. Karash is going to the box.
Yep. I almost thought it was Green again because he was involved in that play. But it's Kurish, Evan Kurish, the junior, who's going to get called. 2 minutes for hooking and gives BFA their second power play of the night.
Yeah, Savoy using his feet quick through the neutral zone, and Kurish just hauling him down.
BFA with it. Quick shot there. Puck broken up by the Woodstock defender. Tries to get it out. Benoit does a good job pinching it, keeping it in. Looks to cycle to his near side winger. Does. Pass in front to Beauregard. Over to Morin. Up top to Benoit. Benoit slides it back to Morin. Morin's just going to push it all the way down to Savoy. Back up top to Benoit. Benoit over to Valley. Quick move there by Valley. That puck rolls off his blade all the way down into the corner. BFA picks it up. Savoy out of the corner. Dishes it over to Beauregard. Back to Savoy down low. BFA spreading out. Settling down a little bit. Morin with it. Looks for his man. Quick shot there. Little saucer shot to Savoy. Unable to collect it. Great pass there by Benoit. Backhand shot there by Savoy. Another opportunity by BFA. Owen Benoit. Quick shot from the point. Deflected wide. Savoy picks it up. Gets it to Valley. Valley unable to hold on. Woodstock is going to throw that all the way down. 40 seconds left on the power play. Woodstock able to get a shift out of that dump.
Woodstock getting a couple block shots there. Harkins had a great block shot on Benoit's shot from the point.
Puck far side of the offensive zone for the Bobwhites. Merrill gets it over to Audie. Pass there in front. There's a tip shot by Webb. Another scoring opportunity as that misses the near side post. Ethan Audie up top, looks for Webb. Woodstock breaking up the play in the corner. Audie picks it up. Quick pass there to Webb. Webb with a great shot. Great save by Baconi as he makes the blocker save. Another opportunity for the Bobwhites.
Yeah, Merrill firing a pass to Webb. Just couldn't handle it and get the shot off quick enough, but he had a wide open net.
So BFA starting to pile on the scoring opportunities. There's a trip there. No call as Matty Merrill gets tripped, but the net comes off and we get a whistle. It's going to be in the offensive zone of the Bobwhites. 7:55 left in the second.
Beautiful vision there by Merrill to see Webb wide open, fired the pass over to him. Almost a one-timer, he would have had that.
Third unit out here for the Bobwhites is Rafferty, Wilbur, and Lanphier. Puck thrown all the way down. Icing waved off. Woodstock able to get possession behind the net. Looking to pass it up top. Can't do so. Gets it down low. BFA to pick up the puck. Breaking it out the other way is Rafferty.
Oh, big hit there by Karash.
Karash with it, forechecking. Wilbur will pick up the change. Puck intercepted. Quick shot there as Telfer makes a great save. Andrew Gubbins comes in, was able to intercept the puck and go one-on-one. Telfer there to make the save and cut down his angles.
Yeah, I didn't see a BFA defender there, but kind of coughed the puck up right in the slot. And Gubbins, close call there for BFA, and Telfer staying strong.
So even through about half a game, we're still seeing pressure and a little bit of pep in Woodstock's step so far.
Yeah, Woodstock staying strong. Really must be a fit team if they're staying at this pace right now.
Basalin giving chase. Puck comes up top. Shot there by number 21, Shepard, and Telfer with another save.
Shepard, one of those guys we talked about for this Woodstock defense. Great player. I know John Chamberlain is happy with him. Tremendous player. Backbone of this defense is what Chamberlain had to say, so he is a solid guy.
Back to Shepard. Another great shot. Great save by Telfer. Shepard with another shot on net. Comes up top to Shepard again. Quick shot. Another great save by Telfer.
Beautiful low shot by Shepard on that one.
So Shepard 3 shots in about 10 seconds. Telfer making the save on all of them. That last one was kind of a screen shot. Telfer there to stick out the pad on the far side corner though.
Yeah, if Woodstock's gonna have success, they gotta get traffic in front of Telfer. Blind him up a little bit.
Kurish unable to break it out. That puck is slapped all the way down by Colin Audie. BFA's first unit out here. Frady's and Nathan Benoit as the defenders. 1-on-2 is Kurish. Quick shot there by Kurish. Another follow-up that just misses the net. So
cut his own rebound off the glass. That was pretty good. He was flying in the zone.
Well, after that penalty, good to see your man come out of the box and try to generate some opportunities.
For sure, Cam. He came flying out there trying to get a little redemption things going for his team.
Puck all the way back to the BFA defenseman, pushed up. Puck intercepted by number 15.
Ooh, that just squirted by the
Charles
post.
Green. Puck squirted by the post there. BFA picks it up, tries to break it out the other way. Shepard there to shoot it all the way back down. BFA finally able to get it out of the zone is Frady's. Frady's skating it through the neutral zone.
Pretty good hit there by LaCroix.
Gubbins with it now, tries to chip it on the boards. Puck picked up, however, by Wilbur. The center for this third unit of the Bobwhites, thrown all the way back down. BFA pinching. Beauregard picks it up 1-on-1, dragged down there, and we're gonna have another penalty as Beauregard is tripped on a 1-on-1 opportunity. Again, Bobwhites moving their feet.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're moving your feet, getting these guys trying to pull you down, and that's what's happened in pretty much all these penalties. Looks like number 4, LaCroix, is going to the box.
Yeah, and Beauregard just beat LaCroix there 1-on-1, and he kind of got lazy and pulled him down as he made the move around him.
Yeah,
so,
he almost got the shot off as he was falling down. Yeah, he got the shot off.
So third power play here for the Bobwhites. They've been disciplined on their end as they have not been on the penalty kill so far tonight. But third power play here, 4.5 minutes left in the second. Now's your time to maybe take advantage of this game.
Yeah, they got to take advantage of one of these power plays and get a goal in here going into the second period or third period.
Beauregard and Savoy doing work behind the net, moving it up to the side where Valley shoots it over to Morin. Morin with it.
Ooh. Quick
Pass there. Would love to see Morin fire that. He had a 1-on-1 shot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just went for the extra pass.
That's a little just being unselfish. Not a bad looking play, but Shepard was right there to poke check that away.
No. Just would like to see them trigger those shots when they have the opportunity. Pass there, across to Beauregard, 2-on-1. Quick shot, great save there. Follow-up shot, that goes wide. Up top to Morin. over to Benoit. Morin, great shot, great pass there to Valley. Valley shoots that. That goes wide.
See if they can get something going here.
Just under a minute left in the power play. On the LaCroix tripping call, BFA dumps it in their offensive zone, looking to set something up.
I mean, they have been good setting the puck up in the offensive zone on the power play. They just really haven't gotten a one-timer or, the pass is just good enough to get a good shot, quality shot.
No, they're starting to move bodies around in their offensive zone from a defensive perspective goes. And, they had the shot there for Morin where he had the wide open shot. Tried to move it, unable to capitalize. But regardless, they're getting bodies moving and creating shooting lanes.
Merrill took a slash there on his wrist, lost his stick.
Audie with it in the offensive zone. That's Ethan Audie, the defenseman, sinks down low. Looks for the pass through traffic, unable to connect with Webb as Bascalin takes it all the way down the other way. Bascalin.
You love that name.
I probably won't hear the end of this one.
That's all good. That was a good opportunity there. Bascalin just trying to pull a little tuck and drag through. Couldn't get through BFA defenseman there, Benoit.
So Woodstock with it in their offensive zone. Quick shot there by Bascalin. Puck goes wide. Bascalin has had a lot of opportunities tonight as he's been one of these puck carriers for the Woodstock team.
Yeah, I feel like he's on the ice every other shift. Oh, that's right, he is.
Colchester with it in their defensive zone. Puck intercepted by Lanfear. Over to Rafferty, back to Cam Johnson.
Good block there by Christensen on Johnson.
Puck thrown in front, deflected wide. Rafferty with it now, over to Lanfear. Lanfear's tripped up, no call there. Shot in front, tipped wide by Rafferty. Third unit again, killing time here. Just about a minute left in the second. Pass in front up to Johnson. Great shot there by Johnson. That's just over the crossbar.
Good block there by Christensen on Johnson.
Puck comes out to Johnson. Looks to break it out. However, line change by Duclon. Adds some miscommunication on the neutral zone breakout.
See LaCroix coming to the bench, huffing and puffing on that one. So you can see these guys are starting to get worn down a little bit with this BFA offense.
So 57.6 left in the second, 0-0. BFA 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. In the offensive zone is Savoy. Beauregard comes down for help, circles back, pushes it to Savoy. Savoy tries to get up top to Benoit. Puck intercepted. Courage coming the other way. 2-on-2 with Gubbins. Quick shot there by Courage as he's added 3 or 4 shots to his own plate this period.
You notice both of Woodstock players there crashing the net looking for a rebound. Good opportunity if Telfer didn't hold on to that.
So 28.3 face-off in the Woodstock offensive zone near side. Woodstock wins the draw, comes up top to Shepard. Another shot by Shepard. That's blockered wide by Telfer. Back up top, another shot there. Kick save to the wide left of the post. Webb's going to pick up the puck.
It's like we got Benoit going to the box here.
So Webb picks up the puck, throws it all the way down. However, before anything further happens, there's an interference call by Doherty on number 16, Nathan Benoit, which sends Woodstock on their first power play, just under 10 seconds left in the second.
Yeah, Nathan Benoit just getting into it. with Charles Green in front of the BFA net, taking a penalty at just at the end of the period here.
Great shot there by number 15, Green, as that's just wide, and Shepard adds another one as Telfer, again, is just having an absolute night. I don't know what the final shots were for that period, but I got to imagine they put on more than 7, Jason.
I mean, I got 17 shots for Woodstock. I know they had a ton of shots. Shepard had probably 5 of his own.
Yeah.
In that last section of the
Kurish had
second
3 or
period.
4.
Kurish, but yeah,
Basalian.
they were just piling shots on, and I only had 2 shots for BFA that period. So a little bit of a seesaw battle there in favor of Woodstock.
No goals there as it's 0-0. However, there were a ton of penalties. 2 on Woodstock, 1 on the Bobwhites. Last one coming on Nathan Benoit, an interference call. Woodstock's going to see 1:52 remaining on their power play to start the third. But what else you had there for us, Jason?
Yeah, Karash going to the box for hooking, and LaCroix getting a tripping call, and the Benoit interference call, Nathan Benoit. Shots, are big time in favor of Woodstock, 17-6 for BFA. So it is.
So 6 total shots for the Bobwhites. I'm a little baffled by that because they certainly had their scoring opportunities. I just don't think they were able to find the net.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of chances that period that were quality, and didn't get a lot on net as far as my tally. I mean, I'm not perfect tally shots here, but I saw what I could, and that's what I got down here. But this pace so far for Woodstock is tremendous.
Yeah, good pace so far. You could tell they run 2 lines because they haven't been gassed so far. But again, I mean, it's tough to get an exact shot count, but from what we've seen, regardless of the shots.
Either way, Woodstock's had way more shots.
Way more shots, but I think BFA's probably had at least way more opportunities in that period.
More quality chances, more quality opportunities. I know they had Woodstock had a ton of shots from the point, trying to get traffic in front of Telfer, but he's really seen everything so far.
Yeah, I mean, I know Wood had that tip shot there. The goaltender didn't see, like you said, just not enough lumber to get through.
Yep.
I know Webb got one on the near side here where he was one-on-one. Morin, even though he went for the extra pass, he had a nice little opportunity there in the slot. Beauregard coming in late. So they're starting to see some lanes open up at least, and hopefully they can get that going in the third. With that being said, we're going to take a quick 4 or 5 minute break, and we will be back for second intermission. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Collins Pearly Sports Complex. Cameron Wood alongside Jason Bliss. Vermont boys high school hockey action. BFA Bobwhites currently 4-1, hosting the Woodstock Wasps at 3-2. Through 2 periods so far, Jason, 0-0. Seen a handful of penalties, some scoring opportunities, but regardless, we're still at a draw coming into the third here.
Yeah, this is anybody's game going in the third. Woodstock coming in to the third period with a power play, so they could pop one in and be up in this game. So let's see if they can get one going.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Pearly Sports Complex, JC Image, Handy Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realtor with Keller Williams. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. So again, 0-0 here, folks, headed into the third. It should be an interesting period. Like we had said earlier, Jason, both these teams wanting to jockey into that 2 or 3 spot. We do have a playoff picture for you folks, as the Bobwhites only have 2 games left in the season. But regardless, we wanted to drop a little playoff picture for you folks, let you know where everybody stood. Most of these teams having 2 or 3 games left, maybe 4 if they're able to reschedule. I know some of the teams towards the bottom, like Rutland Stowe, South Burlington, they all had games canceled at one point in time, so right. I'm not sure what the guidelines allow for rescheduling. But Jason, if you want to walk us through a little bit of that playoff picture, feel free, and I can add on where need be.
Yeah, we got 10 teams. I mean, if we were to go in today, Colchester would play Stowe. CVU would play Woodstock. BFA would play SB. What's this here?
Spalding High School would host Rutland, and Rice would play the winner there. So essentially, we've got 10 teams in Division I, folks. As a result, the bottom 4 have to play in. Like Jason was saying, Colchester would host Stowe. Winner would go play at the Essex skating facility in that 1 versus 8-9 matchup. Whereas on the bottom side of the bracket, you have a Spalding High School team who right now would be your 7 seed, very dangerous, hosting a Rutland team, and then going to play a Rice down at Cairns. And then, as far as the other 2 games, which would be in that quarterfinal, you would have, like Jason said, Woodstock hosting CVU, winner playing Essex, or the winner of that Colchester-Stowe game, BFA playing South Burlington, where they would play the winner of Rice in the play-in game between Spalding and Rutland. So
yeah, you gotta think if BFA stays where they are, they got a better chance of going to the finals in their bracket section towards the bottom, in that lower bracket end. Essex, same scenario. They would have an easier route to the finals. So hopefully BFA can stick with that, 3 spot, maybe 2 spot.
And listen, I get it. You have to beat everybody at one point in time, but with the championship games being uncertain where they're going to be held, you certainly want to play at the complex as long as you can.
Correct.
And if you could wait to go play on the road in the semifinals and host at home, and then have to potentially go and play at an Essex if it were to even develop that way, that's kind of what we're trying to get across, and I think it's crucial for this team.
Yeah, and I'm assuming we're not, going to see these teams go to Gutterson at the end. Is
no.
That? No.
So Gutterson's out.
Gutterson's out. Okay.
But there's potential talk of a neutral site.
Yep.
I know for basketball, boys and girls, Division I has moved to Barry Auditorium with the remainder of the divisions.
Maybe it'd be an Essex at number 1.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe a smaller facility like a Cairns or Essex. We don't know that yet, but it is not going to be at Gutterson. No word on whether there be any parents or a small number of spectators allowed in, but we do know as of right now there would be a playoff. And regardless, fans or not,
you got to play the game.
If I'm BFA, I'm kind of trying to clamp onto this game. And, like we said, Rice hasn't been tested.
Right.
And hopefully maybe they falter down the stretch and you can sneak into that 2 spot. Worst case, stay in the 3 and not have to battle an Essex until the championship.
Yeah, I don't know who is on Rice's next couple games, but I got to think they got to be playing one of these higher-ranked teams in Division I. So look for them to be finally tested in this Division I.
So with that being said, getting ready for the 3rd, Jason, what do you think coming in the 3rd? I know you've been in contact with Woodstock. Obviously, we know our BFA coaching staff. Where do both teams stand, and what needs to happen to get the W tonight?
Yeah, Woodstock's got to keep up the same pace they have been. They must be a fit team. I think John Chamberlain, he's been to Division II championships multiple times, so he's used this team in those scenarios. So I think he knows what to do and what lines he wants to play. It's obviously been pretty successful with him so far in this game. For BFA, they've been a 3rd period team. They've come out hot against Colchester, South Burlington, Spalding. They had all those games were 3rd period games, so maybe that'll be the case in this one.
Very good point. And I think you nailed it on the head with just having some success running a couple lines. We saw Stowe do it last year.
Yeah, it's just, you have these hot players, and, Woodstock has them. Charles Green, Shepard, the defenseman. These guys could score pretty easily on the power play if they get something going. So, they're having success in this game, so there's nothing wrong with that, and their pace has been great.
Yeah, and maybe not in the 3rd period, and although we talked about, not having as many lines to run and whatnot, and BFA being able to wear them down, I also think at the same time, when you've got a BFA team that runs 3 lines, potentially 4, I know as a player, you sit there for a couple minutes or so going through your lines, you sit still for a little bit where they're going 1 or 2, so their legs are constantly going and from that point, at least in the first couple periods, they're able to succeed and stick with these teams. I think last year when you saw Stowe finally get to Gutterson, that's where the depth by Essex or a BFA can kind of hammer down and really outweigh them. And I think that's why you saw, I believe it was the 5-1 championship game last year. But so far, I mean, they're going to start on the power play here. Nathan Benoit's going to spend another 152 on the interference call. Should be an interesting third, but definitely a big period for the Bobwhites so far this year.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be going to the third fresh with a power play. I mean, they're in the best scenario they can have right now. You know, if anything, they've got to have these quality scoring chances. You know, these shots are working, but Telfer's seeing them all the way. They got to find a backdoor play, a one-timer play, something to get a better shot and have Telfer moving side to side a little more than he is.
So the Woodstock bench,
they're fired up.
Their sticks, they're fired up, ready to go. Let's see how BFA responds. Woodstock winning the draw is Shepard throwing it all the way down. Giving chase. Unable to keep it in the offensive zone as that puck comes all the way back down to the defensive zone of Woodstock. Shepard with it now, 1:30 left on the power play. Regrouping. Green with it. Looks to set it up. Up to Shepard. Shepard, fake shot pass there. Down to Gubbins. To Shepard, back to Gubbins. Quick shot by Gubbins. Puck in front. Shepard will sneak in for the rebound. Quick shot there, and that goes just wide as Gubbins has a great opportunity on the near side.
Yeah, puck coming back off the glass. Gubbins having a wide open net, just shot it a little too high.
So Woodstock, just under a minute left on the power play. Shepard with it. Over to his far side, winger shot in front. Telfer makes the save, and we will get a whistle in the far end of the BFA defensive zone.
Yeah, Woodstock not having only that one scoring opportunity by Gubbins on the side of the net, just couldn't bury it, just a little high shot. Shepard, though, kind of the quarterback of this power play, working it around side to side, so.
Willis set to take the draw against Valley. Valley wins it, back to Frady's. Valley comes back for support. Good job by Valley throwing it all the way down. Shepard with it now, skating it through the neutral zone. Skates it all the way into the offensive zone.
Shepard, a good skater too, very, very smooth.
Up top to Gubbins, over to Shepard. Puck will come down where Kurish will collect. Now back to Shepard, back to Kurish. Quick shot there by Shepard, that's wide. 4 seconds left on the power play. Gubbins with it up top. Shot there on net is Green. Telfer holds on. And with about 2 minutes into this third period, both teams will go back to even strength, or BFA for that matter.
Not a bad power play there for Woodstock, but Telfer not having any trouble there with his glove.
So Willis winning the draw for Basalin. Puck comes back to Benoit. Benoit trying to get it out, unable to do so. Throws it around the net to Audie. Audie with it, looking to break out. Will take his time, reset. Finds Benoit for the breakout pass on the other way. Able to push it up to Lanfear, who gives it up and into the offensive zone. Unable to keep it in. Woodstock coming the other way as Basalin gets it down low. BFA with it, breaking out through the neutral zone. Lanfear by himself as Duklon calls for a change. Lanfear there, shot wide. Good job by Lanfear to get it all the way down low.
Good speed there by Lanfear coming down the left side.
Lanfear, who was a defenseman last year, has transitioned to a winger on this third line. starting to get comfortable. Good to see him kind of fit in there with that unit.
That's for sure.
Webb with it, gets dragged down, and we're going to have an interference or a tripping, hooking. Third hooking call of the night on Woodstock.
Looks like it's 15.
Charles Green, the senior.
Second hooking call for him of the game.
And I don't know if it's them starting to get tired. I don't know if that's the case because we've seen it throughout this game. You would think for having a oriented senior class, they're generating lazy penalties. I mean, they're not moving their feet and they're dragging them down.
Yeah, BFA, always a team that moves their feet. So, I think they might be getting a little frustrated there and, using the stick a little too much.
So BFA going on their fourth power play. Beauregard with it in the offensive zone. Shepard doing a good job breaking it up. Puck comes up top to Benoit, however, he throws it back down. The Salem tries to get it out. Intercepted by Benoit. Benoit shot there, blocked. Woodstock doing a good job getting the puck out. Looks like Bassan was hit by a puck there in some unprotected area up top. He'll skate off. Certainly would not like to lose him as one of your key players.
Yeah, Biscalen taking one up high, almost in the neck area, so hopefully he's all right.
BFA with it. Gets it down low. First power play unit out there. Merrill behind the net, taking his time. He's going to get it all the way down over to Webb. Webb up top to Audie. Good shot there by Audie. Rebound there, and Weber will get the big goal off the rebound. It's going to be Webb from Audie. 4:30 into this third period as BFA goes up 1-0.
Yeah, Ethan Audie, we've talked about him a lot this year. I know you love him. And no, I'm just saying you love him as a player.
Yeah.
Great decision there, having a nice low shot from the point. Webb picking up the trash, banging it home. So good assist there from Ethan Audie.
The thing I like,
great smart player.
The thing I like right there. The thing I like about Ethan is he's only a sophomore, but he's very smart.
Oh.
He's not going to shoot it high. He knows he needs to shoot the puck hard and low.
Right.
Let the wingers get the rebound and crash it home. That's how these BFE teams work their power plays, and that's him just fitting into the system right there and why he's a big part to this first power play unit.
Right. Instead of trying to bomb one at the net,
right.
He has a lot smarter shot. Nice low shot.
So there's going to be an icing on Woodstock. Good to see Biscalen out there after the block shot by the puck up in the chest area.
Yeah, I probably just needed a little break temporarily there, but looks like he's back on and okay.
Third unit out there for the Bobwhites. Puck comes back to Ethan Audie. Puck behind the net. Woodstock with possession. Looking to break it out. Instead, shoots it all the way down, and you can sense this Woodstock team getting a little tired as we have back-to-back icings here, Jason.
Yeah, Woodstock probably getting a little frustrated at this point, but they got to stay in this hockey game. They got to get a goal, and a good scoring opportunity soon. Is that his second assist of the year?
Well, I was just going to add Weber with his third goal, 1 assist on the season. And then you can fill us in on Ethan, where he's at.
Yeah, I think that's his first assist of the year.
Yeah.
Collins got 2 goals and 1 assist, so that is his first assist of the year.
So first point of the year there for Ethan Audie. Good to see him get on the stat sheet. Again, Webb with his third goal of the season. It's been a big contributor to this first line success so far this year. Puck in the neutral zone as Willis is going to throw it all the way down.
Good hit there.
Green with it now. Back to his goaltender. pushes it over to Shepard. Shepard breaks it the other way with Gubbins. Gubbins gets it down. Kirsch giving chase on Morin. Woodstock able to hold the zone. Quick shot there as Telfer was screened in front, able to make the save.
Yeah, good shot from LaCroix. Green worked it up to the defenseman. Good low shot.
BFA slapping it down. Puck picked up by Woodstock, comes back to BFA. Cam Johnson trying to get it down low. Charles Green, however, intercepts that from happening and looks to break it the other way. Puck up top to Kurish. Over to Gubbins. Gubbins circling back, looking for more support as Woodstock will call for the line change. Shepard with it now, over to Gubbins. Gubbins, quick move there into the neutral zone. Great block shot by Cam Johnson. Scaling with it now in the near side, up top to Shepard. Over to his far side winger, puck there, out in front. No one there to pick up the rebound as Cam Johnson will have it now. Plenty of time to break out. Pressure by the Wasps, unable to break it out. Looks like we've got a delayed call potentially. We do.
High stick.
And it's a high stick.
It's like number 2.
Field Willis, the senior. And again, this senior class for Woodstock just not taking penalties at appropriate time. I can certainly see, Jason, how they've been successful this year because they've got a great two lines, and the kids are very, very well conditioned to keep up in a game like this. But this late in the game,
it's gonna hurt you.
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna hurt you. I mean, you've got to stay out of the box. That's Woodstock's 5th penalty of the game, 2nd one this period.
So power play for the Bobwhites, 5th one of the game. Currently, up till this penalty, sitting at a 25% success rate as they go 1 for 4 in the previous 4 power plays.
And some good speed there from Shepard going into the zone, getting a shot on net. Short-handed.
Woodstock doing a good job, though, getting those quick shifts. I'm sure that staff knows how crucial it will be to have these fresh legs.
Yeah, I think John Chamberlain knows, when to get these guys off, and they know as well. Got to have quick shifts, 25, 30 seconds.
Little collision there between Benoit and Biscalin in center ice. BFA able to gain possession in the offensive zone. Looks like we have a player down for Woodstock. I'm not sure.
Like it's Harkins.
Yeah, it might be Mason Harkins, the senior, number 25.
Shoulder.
And it is.
It's like his shoulder, holding his shoulder.
Hopefully he's all right. He is up, skating towards the bench.
Yeah, senior Mason Harkins. He's the first one of the first defensive pairs
looks
for
like
this
the
Woodstock team, so hopefully he'll be okay.
Looks like the right shoulder looks a little tender the way he was holding it getting off the ice, but hopefully Mason's okay there.
Yeah, I don't know if he just fell awkwardly or...
So BFA with it now, Colin Audie. Gets it down low, intercepted by Shepard, tries to get up top. Ethan Audie, the defenseman, assist already here tonight. Gets it down low, however, Woodstock fires it the other way. And that's where you can shoot the puck all the way down, Jason. It's when you're on the penalty kill.
That's right.
They have had a handful of icing so far this period.
Oh, big hit there, Shepard on Matt Merrill. He took a hard hit on the Woodstock bench. Looks like he's all right.
So BFA with it now, about 30 seconds left. On the penalty, the Field Willis high sticking call. Woodstock doing a good job getting fresh legs out there, killing this penalty. Every opportunity they have, they're just getting it down low. I mean, it's just a 1-0 game, Jason. They only need one opportunity to get back in this, obviously.
Yeah, guys like Riley Shepard, You catch him, he might have a couple chances late in this third period.
So just about 5 minutes left in the third. 1-0 Bobwhites. We are back to even strength. BFA now 1 for 5 on the power play. Gotta give the penalty kill unit of Woodstock a hand on them being able to capitalize on an 80% kill rate.
They do a good job killing penalties, I can tell you that.
Woodstock with it now, quick shot there. That just goes wide as Field Willis trying to make up for the lost penalty. Unable to connect as Telfer saw it the whole way, puck goes wide. Third unit coming out for the Bobwhites. Lanphier giving chase, puck all the way around. Breaks out the other way is Gubbins. Gubbins with it, trying to make a move to the outside. Wrapped up, pushed down behind the net. Gets it to Kirsch. Kirsch with it now.
You know, BFA, they got to stay smart here. They got to stay out of the box. Can't take a penalty late in this third period.
Kirsch with it in the corner, looks in front. Puck deflected up and into the netting.
You know, that's one thing BFA, they do stay disciplined, but in a game like this, you do not want to take a penalty late and have this Woodstock team on the power play.
Not only that, just pucking out of play in your own defensive zone. I know kind of unavoidable there, but you don't want to give them fresh face-offs in the offensive zone in a 1-0 game.
Yeah, any chances in their favor.
So just under 4 minutes here left in the third period. BFA in their defensive zone with it. Beauregard able to chip it out. Woodstock with it now is Shepard over to Kurish. Kurish looping back and all the way around. Gets it out where Morin intercepts it. Finds Valley. Valley over to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson will skate back with it, regroup, pushes it to Morin for the neutral zone breakout, over to Valley. Valley 2-on-2 with Savoy. Valley with it now, looking to cause space. Looks to pass back to his defense, however, intercepted by number 9, Christensen. Christensen unable to keep it in as Beauregard will pick it up in the neutral zone. Slap shot all the way down to the near side offensive corner of BFA, as the first unit will come out for a line change.
Cam, I still think the pace of Woodstock is very high intensity.
It's all there, and it's been all there for 40 plus minutes of this game.
Incredible to me.
BFA with it behind their offensive net.
Legs feed the wolf, as they say.
I mean, this Woodstock team's obviously used to skating with two lines. And these are the type of teams that can knock off, a 1 or 2 seed early on in the playoffs because they're used to playing on these smaller ice surfaces with only 2 lines.
Yeah, they have to be one of the best conditioned teams in this. Looks like BFA is going to the box.
Oh geez.
It's like a tripping call on Liam Wood.
So Liam Wood, the sophomore on the third unit, hooking. I know if you're a third liner, that's not going to get you more playing time, making a penalty that late in the game. But, Wasp killing penalties, waiting for their time. They're going to call a timeout right here with 2:12 left in the period. So BFA certainly giving them an opportunity to cash in and get this game knotted at 1-1.
And we were just discussing, just stay smart, stay out of the box. And I know you know Liam pretty well, so I think you'll give him a hard time if something happens here.
That's why I don't mind calling him out.
So, yeah, I mean, this is a great opportunity for Woodstock. You're going to see Shepard quarterbacking, probably looking for a one-timer.
Yep.
Or maybe, they backdoor play like I was saying earlier, but they got to find one of those, useful plays to score on Telford because these shots, he's seen them all the way. And I
mean, and let's think about it. They've gone to this point only down 1. They get a power play here with about 2 minutes left. They get a timeout to kind of reset. It's almost like a mini game, Jason, a fresh start, just like you would have in a drill in practice. You're on the power play in your offensive zone, almost like a 2-minute drill down the stretch to win the game. This is exactly what they've held on for, and they're getting their opportunity right here because of it.
That's right. Looks like we got Gubbins, Green, Karash, and the Shepherd and Ward out there.
2:12 left in the period, 1-0. Bobwhites. Second or third penalty of the game for the Bobwhites.
That is the second penalty.
So second there. Liam Wood gets the call. Woodstock with it now. Breaking out through the neutral zone. Shepherd's going to take it all the way down, try to get something set up with Gubbins giving chase. BFA doing a good job as Colin Audie shoots that all the way down. Another smart play there by Colin Audie. Sorry, Ethan for that matter. You say Audie a bunch of times.
Hey, both good players, both smart players.
Both see a lot of ice time for this BFA team.
He's pulling him.
So
Chamberlain is pulling him.
So goalie coming out, but Coney, so it's going to be 6-on-4 here with about 1:20. Shepherd with it up top, quick shot there. Puck goes wide.
The Scallion, the 6-man on.
Green with it now to Shepherd. Over to Gubbins. Gubbins there, pass in front. Quick shot there by Willis as Woodstock with an absolute great opportunity. Couldn't set the power play up any better.
I mean, that's what we're talking about. Perfect backdoor play to Willis. He fired it off the post. Beautiful pass there. I think it was by...
I don't know if it was...
I think Karash made the pass.
I don't know if it was post or side post, but nonetheless, Willis there with the open net.
That's the plays they want to make if they're going to score a goal.
Christian Valley, the captain, making another mature play, getting it all the way down. Just under a minute left in the period. Shepherd with it now, skating all the way. Puck broken up by Valley. Valley 1-on-1. Interference call there.
Wow.
As Valley, again, BFA moving their feet, interfered, breaks up the play, has a chance, goes 1-on-1 for the empty netter, and he is picked off, kind of like an illegal block there. It's going to be called as interference, obviously, because there's no such thing as an illegal block in hockey. But that's what it was, Jason. It was a legal pick there.
Yep, Captain Charles Green taking his third penalty of the game, unfortunately, and taking away this opportunity in the last 40 seconds of this game. So, unfortunate event there for Woodstock. But
so BFA getting bailed out of that penalty by Wood, and we are going to have...
So we got 4-on-4 hockey here.
4-on-4 for the remainder of this game. Gubbins with it now in the offensive zone. I would imagine they would try to pull again if they even have time. 20 seconds left in the game.
I would think Chamberlain's going to yank him here for this last 20 seconds. Get all the shots you can.
10 on the Wood penalty, so that'll leave 11.2 where BFA's on the power play. They've got Colin Audie taking the face off. Good win there by Colin. Merrill comes in, picks it up, gets it out of the zone. Wood comes out of the box. 5-on-4 now for the last 10 seconds. And at this point, Frady's is just going to take it all the way back.
Good decision there.
Yep, and kill it in his corner. And that'll do it. BFA with the 1-0 win. Very good fight given by the Woodstock Wasps. Unfortunately, with just the amount of penalties and the odd man 5-on-4 they had to kill there by the Webb goal, just not enough to pull this one out. But give BFA credit there late in the game. You know, like we just said, Woodstock with a handful of penalties there by senior classmen BFA gives it an opportunity as Wood gets called. I'm not sure what the call was exactly.
Yeah, it was a hooking.
It was the hooking, but gets bailed out as Christian Valley gets dragged down on a great forecheck play, and BFA able to hold on for the big 1-0 win that kind of separates them a little bit from the 3-4 spot with the win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Woodstock taking 6 penalties that game, and still coming out only 1-0 with that result. Got to be pretty happy if you're John Chamberlain. Piccone really not seeing a ton of shots from BFA, but Telfer with the shutout, he saw a ton of rubber tonight, and all of them great stops, and really the only solid best opportunity they had was that backdoor play on that power play, which was super close. I don't know. I think it might have gone off the outside of the post. But,
yeah, and I'm not sure. It was tough to see. I don't know, because we didn't hear like a hard clank or anything.
Right, it wasn't, yeah.
And Telfer might have gotten his skate, toe, and a pad on it, but nonetheless, picture-perfect power play, and Willis just absolutely teed up for the one-timer, can't capitalize. But what a great game, even though lack of scoring, very entertaining game to watch there.
You know, and John Chamberlain told me earlier this week that, you know, depth was a thing for this Woodstock team, but with how conditioned they are, I mean, they flew the whole game. They were flying.
And, you know, honestly, I get it. This isn't Massachusetts. This isn't Connecticut. There's not 50, 60, 70 teams. But let me tell you this, Woodstock, even at 3-3, is one of the best 500 clubs I've seen in my handful of years doing this. And they're going to be a threat come postseason. And I give them a lot of credit for how conditioned. Again, you like to see their senior classmen maybe not make those calls late in the game. They got away with it. But again, kind of circling back to the hometown team, very, very disciplined game for the most part.
Yeah, only taking 2 penalties. You know, that unfortunate one for Wood in the third period could have been costly for BFA. But, you know, he's a younger guy. He'll learn that, you know, not, you know, to take late penalties. He already knows that. But to do that in a game like this, it would have been pretty tough to have them tie it up.
And not to single out that third unit, we saw them actually create 2 scoring opportunities here tonight.
And they normally do a lot of great things. They draw penalties. They're, you know, super chippy and physical in the offensive zone. So,
but they were the line that actually got the scoring opportunities going tonight from what we saw. So, you know, regardless, those things happen. But yeah, he's certainly going to get chirped later tonight. But anyways, Blister, it's that time. We do our Showtime Player of the Game. This is our 3rd award. First one we gave to Michael Telfer against Colchester. Matty Merrill with the 2 goals against South Burlington got it last week. I know we had a chance to talk to Matty after the game. With that being said, you know, we got to be fair, obviously. I thought Telfer again there.
I got to be honest with you. 3 shutouts on the season, 2 against Colchester, 1 in this game. You know, his save percentage is through the roof, 9.54. It's way higher, you know, now after this game, seeing all those shots and making all those saves. So, you know, for me, I think, you know, I'm leaning towards Michael Telfer, but I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. I don't think that would be fair to do. Telfer's certainly up there, but there was one player in mind that I kind of thought stepped up tonight. He's one of their top 4 defensemen. Very disciplined kid, plays very smart hockey. We saw him there in the late stages, able to get the puck iced. Kid just does a lot of good things. And for me, with as good as BFA's moving it from a power play perspective, like you said, I've seen some of these defensemen kind of just shoot it high. And I know that one thing that they practice and they preach is to shoot it low. And I think him stepping up and kind of controlling the top of that power play there on the goal, and then getting a nice low shot that he almost got himself, Levi Webb, in great position to capitalize. For me, that's probably my Showtime Player of the Game. Feel free to add your insight, but that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, Ethan Audie, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a tremendous player. always makes smart decisions, great skater. Never coughs the puck up or makes a bad decision. Both these Audi boys are great for this BFA program. So, yeah, we can give it to Ethan Audi and possibly see what he has to say after the game and his thoughts for the rest of the season.
So, with that being said, congratulations to Ethan Audi on the big assist in the game-winning goal, as well as Levi Webb, obviously continuing to contribute, getting his third goal tonight. So, congratulations to Webb as well, first unit. Doing a good job getting the big goal there in the 1-0 win. Again, this is game 1 of 2 tonight. The Comets host BC Burlington Colchester at 7:30, so please join us for that. With that being said,
we got BFA CVU next on Saturday. CVU a 3-2 record right now. I don't know who they play tonight.
Yep. And then I believe we followed up with Rutland possibly down there.
With Rutland, yeah. So and Woodstock plays Rutland their next game. So that'll be interesting to see the outcome of that game.
And then with that being said, it looks like Woodstock follows up with Rice. So when we talked about early Rice, possibly BFA just kind of waiting it out and waiting for them to lose this mark. I haven't seen Rice, but we've delved into both of these schedules. We've had Woodstock. Taking a peek at Woodstock, I mean, Woodstock clearly is the third best team in this league, in my opinion.
Right. With who they played, and everything,
Exactly. So, should be interesting. We look forward to being here Saturday with you folks as BFA gets another good one against the CVU Redhawks. And with that being said, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game, Northwestern Orthopedics, Collins Pearly Sports Complex, JC Image, Handy Toyota, Barrett Ford, and Clarity Realty with Keller Williams, Vermont. If your business would like to become a sports sponsor, contact staff at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. Jason, any closing remarks before we head out?
No, I'm actually looking forward to the CVU game, see how they are this year. I know they've really had a better record and more success this year, so I'm looking to see them come in on Saturday. So that's about it. Good win there by BFA, and let's go give this T-shirt to player of the game.
Yeah, and again, just to add on that CVU game, they're currently sitting in the 5 spot, so depending on what South Burlington has, that could be a potential quarterfinal matchup for the Bobwhites. So we will make note of that, and we will be with you Saturday. Again, thank you for everybody joining us. I am Cameron Wood alongside Jason Bliss. This is Northwest Access. Good night, folks.
Thanks, folks.